time. They joined them at the last moment just before the World Cup preparation, and he's stayed on till the first. Yeah. So I'm saying that we will see some more very, very exciting bowling, wickets, runs out here on day 4. It's not going to be boring at all.
Yeah, it was fantastic yesterday, and I'm looking forward to another very good days of Test match cricket.
We are. So here we go. All action on. Day 4 is set. Bangladesh versus Pakistan.
Thank you, gentlemen, for what has been set up as a very exciting day 4. There's lots to look forward to, and I think this very first hour of day 4, this very first session is going to tell us a lot of where this Test match is going to go. Bangladesh will be thinking, don't want to lose any wickets. Pakistan, they pick up 102, they're into the tail, and it's a fairly long one. Yasir Ali, he's on 8, the debutant, coming ahead of Liton Das in the second innings. Partner Mushfiqur Rahim, he'll be on strike to Hassan Ali, who picked up a 5-for in the first innings, 2 slips in the gully. And we're just moments away from day number 4 kicking off here in Chattogram. And runs straight away off the middle of the bat for Mushfiqur Rahim. Bangladesh up and running on day 4. Good morning, Shamim Chowdhury.
Very good morning, Eddie. Yeah, that's a very confident looking start. That's what they need. Just eased into that shot, didn't he? Just tailing in, and that angle, using it very nicely. Perfect timing and placement. So that will just bolster their confidence. Early morning conditions will be testing. Bowlers will fancy themselves.
Simplistic way of getting runs. Long half volley on the pads, picks up 4. Clear plan to go at the stumps. I would just like a little bit of an upgrade, an improvement from Hassan Ali. The way he starts, so important. It sets the tempo. That there, Mushfiqur, you're probably thinking it's going to be a bit tight in the first sort of 10 overs of day number 4. Instead, he gets a long half volley, gets a bit of confidence, gets one out the middle of the bat, and settles whatever nerves that could have been out there. Foul them! Start with the tempo, start with the high tempo, and in fact, no! I will knock back the stumps and pick up the 5th wicket for Pakistan.
What a way to get a wicket. With the pace just deviating down leg for the first couple. That was right bang on the money. Just look at this. And Mushfiqur Rahim had shouldered arms. Let it go. Didn't read the line at all.
Oh, I beg to differ. That's an absolute beauty from Hassan Ali. It comes back off the seam. I asked him for something better, and he produces it. He knows he's been undone by a very good delivery. He has to go for 16. It's 43 for 5. Wicket in the first over of day number 4, and it was a big one. Mushfiqur Rahim brings in the centurion of the first innings, Liton Das. Big player.
A lot of responsibility on him, but look at the reason why he is in here. I was very surprised. Ball was jagging back. Look at the movement inwards. He was watching it. At the last moment, he lets it go. Just a decision which is going to rue. At least he should have made an effort to play at the ball, but exceptional delivery from Hassan Ali.
He's got 7 in the match now, Hassan Ali. This is not the shot Bangladesh would have wanted, but it's exactly what Pakistan would want. He's going to take his time here. He definitely has to visualize, bring some form of calm to himself, because it's not going to be easy. This first hour of this day number 4 could tell us a lot.
Yeah, this is the time that the pace bowlers, both Shanshah Afridi and Hassan Ali, have been fancying themselves. And the first couple of shots were pretty good, and then the one that mattered, as I keep on repeating myself, very surprised to see him shouldering arms and the ball's tailing back in constantly. Even the first two, even the first one that he hit for 4.
Wow. Wow, what a start. Centurion, first innings, got it all to do here. Again, that comes back.
Oh, he's not going to make things easy for the batters. Got his tail up, couple of balls to start off with, a little down the leg side, but he's honed in, zoomed into that target, getting the inside part of the bat. Sort of a tentative little push there, a little frustrating for the bowler, but he's on fire at the moment. The batsmen are going to be tested here. Mushfiqur-Rahim already back. Basically the last recognized pair.
Pick up a brace to end a very successful over for Pakistan. It's 45 for 5. Yeah, the top order, only 2 players getting into double digits. The lead, Bangladesh 89. Shanshah Afridi, he was absolutely outstanding. Those numbers can tell you how good he was yesterday. Swung the ball and also was quite lethal.
Oh, he's out to enjoy himself, and when a bowler is relaxed and he's seeing the opposition in a lot of trouble, that makes his job much easier. Goes about, these are the wickets. So yesterday he took 3 of them just for the 6 runs. It's a good take, and he really had that snorter of a delivery. Only could fend it away, Saif Hassan, for the 2nd time in the test match.
Good fielding. Bucket Sajid Khan, at backward point.
That's what they need to do, back up the bowlers, and you can see the spring in their steps. No, they're dictating terms at the moment. Obviously, the Pakistanis want to just keep the Bangladeshis to as low a total as possible. Just make the target easier. A lot of work to be done here by Yasir Ali and Liton Das.
Day 4. Expect changes in the conditions. You expect changes in the surface, and a lot drier. You can see the foot marks are more evident. A lot of bruising from the ball hitting the surface. Traffic. A lot in there for the batters and the bowlers, but it's just got to be a time thing. That one stays low. The surface is getting tired. There's also quite a bit on offer for the fast bowlers. Earlier in the pitch report, I looked at the lengths that the fast bowlers bowled. You look at the deviation. Not a great deal, but it's just enough.
Those were my initial thoughts, and that's why I kept on mentioning the point that should have been, an attempt should have been made to play at it rather than shouldering arms. That wasn't the right option for Mushfiqur Rahim. But anyway, that's passed, and Bangladesh have got to carry on. He'll be pretty happy with his first over, and always a little awry with his lines early on, but he comes back with a few gems.
Change in angle.
Mentioning this pair being the last recognized, actually Mehdi Hasan Miraj is still to come. He can wheel the willow. He'll be needed. There is a bit of depth in the Bangladesh batting. Now it's all a question of survival. Not going to be easy. It's early morning conditions. The two bowlers have got their tail up. The two slips in a gully-in position. Interestingly coming around the right-hander.
With the over, 46 for 5. 20 overs old. Already picked up 5 wickets. Half of the batting lineup for Bangladesh is in the hut. I think on that occasion, it's the bowler. I don't think he was quite happy with the way he was approaching, so bailed out.
I think that's the right thing to do if you're not comfortable with your run-up and where you're going to land when you end up on your delivery stride. Have that option of aborting. It's generated a bit of pace. It's troubling the batsman right the way through. That angle, Eddie, that sort of gives that sense of false sense of security, if I might call it that.
Yeah, we just have a look again at the dismissal of Mushfiqur. So, you know, you can be quite harsh with his shot selection there, but the ball just has to do enough to create the error. Sometimes it's easy to acknowledge the fact that he should have left the ball, but you've also got to give that man on screen a bit of the credit that he's just been able to get the ball to come back enough to create the error. Indecision.
Yeah, I think he's done well in that regard, but it is the onus, it's up to the batsman to, even if it's going in the direction it would normally go, then that trajectory should not have well, what happened there? Had to stop saying what I was. Oh, that's a dead ball signal. Having a few problems here with his run-up, delivery.
It's in his gather. I think his arms get into a bit of a muddle here, and he actually hits the ball out of his hands with his elbow. So, trying to keep everything close to the body, and on that occasion just getting into a little bit of a muddle.
That ever happened to you?
Yeah, for me it was more the pocket that came in to gather. My thumb sometimes used to have to catch the inside of my pocket as I went through. So just there on Comcam, as I came through in that direction, it used to catch my pocket. So in the end...
Did you have anything in your pockets?
No, it's just sometimes the pockets were slightly bigger. In the end, I actually had to sew it up. Stifle the peel.
No head, no headache, no pocket, no problem.
I mean, it's just an obscure error sometimes. It didn't happen often. You can look at Stephen Finn. His error was that he used to just jar his knee and knock over the stumps in his bowling action. confident drive.
And he's pitching the balls outside the off stump. See the trigger movement initially and then the correction and going further forward and ensuring that you're on top of the ball. Bolster their confidence. Need to just show a lot of resilience here. It's going to be a tough ask, no question about that.
I have a theory into the last ball of this over about perhaps how to go about today if you're a batting side. The fantastic delivery. Fantastic. Ends the over, 47 for 5.
ভাইরাস থেকে বাঁচবো কিভাবে?
ভাইরাস এক ধরনের জীবাণু আর জীবাণুর বিরুদ্ধে প্রতিরোধ করতে আছে স্যাভলন